Don't you love it when cards go from rags to riches? Make sure you guys smash the living crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out. More Oz content. Well, the Earthbound Prisoner Stone Sweeper, of all things. You know, I remember back in the day when this was just constantly a $3 card because nobody wanted to open up this set. And then we go, la-di-da-di, oh Lord, what happened here? So, over the last couple of days, Stone Sweeper has just kind of exploded in value. Now, you have to remember, this searches for any level 3 or lower Fiend Tuner monster from your deck, and then you get locked out of the extra except for Fusion or Synchro. A lot of people are anticipating that this is going to have to be a good support card for the future Jack Atlas support coming, because, you know, we are assuming the next set coming up is going to be a Jack Atlas base set, so people are rushing out and getting their Stone Sweepers here just so that they can be ready to, you know, mess around with what's to come. And honestly, I'm more impressed that this card has held up. Last time I looked at this was Friday, and I saw that it was like an $11 card. Looks like we've lost about $1 of value over time. But the fact that these have 2 to 3x'd from that $3 price point, not even back in July, is crazy. But once again, I mean, this is the power of, you know, future cards and the things that we do tend to see actually, you know, doing their job. Crimson Gaia. This is another card that I bet you're just like, no way, Robbie. You're telling me that Crimson Gaia has gone up in price? Well, first of all, this card's always kind of done the wave a little bit. I mean, you did have like an all-time low hit the $2 mark, and then you've exploded back up to $7 to $8. Now, I mean, this can't all just be in anticipation for Jack Atlas. I mean, we're going to say that there's also some Genesis format hype to this because we did see a Resonator deck actually perform. It's not entirely a terrible scenario here. Now, let's go check out the structure deck, the King here, and see what's going on. You know what's crazy to me? These were $44 for 8 decks. But the lowest first ed deck that sold was $18 a deck. So think about that there for a second. Think about how that price point has actually kind of shifted around over time. $110 for these. That's crazy. Yeah, 85, and then some individuals in between. It's crazy. If you bought these at like $60 per 8 decks, you won. And then, of course, you do see, you know, your Crimson Gaia coming out at the top, and then your Soul Resonators are now $4 too. That's fucking wild to me, man. That, you know, we looked at this structure deck and it's like, oh my god, this is a terrible product, don't buy it. You know, and it's like, but no, if you were a fan of Jack Atlas, you should have picked this up. And now, even dollar frickin' Red Dragon Archfiends from this. This is why you don't listen to the community. When the community, you see like $8 structure decks, like, you should have play sets of things when they're this cheap. And then you see things like this explode up in value, and then, you know, you have people like, I can't believe that this went up in price. People are manipulating the market, and it's just like, you could have bought this deck for this, and the Dark World deck were 2 of the cheapest starter decks for so long, and now look at them gaining their value. Blackwing Armedwing for the Larts. Now, realistically here, over time, I mean, I don't think that the Larts are a terrible pickup, but this one's been very, very strong. I mean, you're looking at, what, $13 to $14 per copy, and you are definitely, I mean, you're making your money on this thing, I guess, if you pick up product right now, but they have sold over the last little bit of time. It's not like it looks like it's been a fast mover. Also, I don't know how quickly TCG Player got this up for players to be able to pick up, but that's crazy to me. Spectral? What the? There are 5 listings of Spectral on the market for the QCR, and you're telling me here that this is a $65 to $80 to $94 to $100 card right now? That wasn't on my initial bingo sheet, actually. How are the little Spectrals are at 27 listings. Wow. That's nuts. Spectrals are $10 per copy if you're wanting to build anything related to the Dragon Rulers. That's nuts, actually. I'm impressed. Elemental Hero Absolute Zero from the GX manga. For near mint copies right now, you're looking at like $29 a copy. I love it says see picture for details, but very clearly that's not a near mint. I love the illusion of deceit. We've also got Stardust Dragon Assault Mode. We just kind of wanted to check back in and see how these are doing. Your lowest Stardust Assault modes are very, very cheap, man. From the Duelist Pack Yusei 2, I'm honestly quite impressed with how good these are doing. Stardust Dragons from Duelist Genesis. Holy crap. You have one Ultra Unlim on the market at $30. Do you know how comical this is to see? Like, good job. Psy Reflectors. If you are in the market for something more classical, I think that seeing Psy Reflector here is probably going to be one of those cool little assets, especially with the new Assault Mode stuff. I mean, these are so cheap, man. Like 20 cents for these from Dark Neostorm. That's good. This one took me by surprise. Arcanite Magician Assault Mode. On special, it gets 2 counters and then gains 1,000 attack for every counter, but you can remove 2 to destroy all cards your opponent controls. That is some of the lowest listings on this right now. Putting this at like an $8 card. I'm gonna clap for it, man. The market is being very, very interesting on this sort of thing. I don't know, man. I'm a little bit surprised to see Arcanite doing so well. We also do get the chance to see the Mark of the Rose from DTO2. Considering, I mean, these were like $6.65, you gained about $1, $2. But I mean, you have only 9 listings of these on the market for your cheap listings. Once these 2 are gone, you are going to see a pretty big explosion of this returning back, especially for collectability. But once again, I mean, we can thank, older formats for liking this card. Torrential Tribute from Labyrinth of Nightmare. You gotta love those niche rarities that we do tend to get to see. If you were able to get your hands on a first ed near mint of these, you have one listing on the market at about $66, which is pretty okay. But then you go up to $98. Yikes. Now, if you were just take this off and go down to like an Unlim, for example here, Unlim first eds are about $15. So you're really paying that premium to get that first ed. Diabolos, the king of the abyss. Yeah, you have one here for $23. And then you basically kind of just go up to the $60, $80, the $90 mark. And this is just on near mints. But this is from Force of the Breaker, where that first ed discrepancy really matters all that much. And it's crazy to see how much just a single stamp on a card can actually cause on the market. We also do get to see, oh boy, we've always got to check back on the Slifer Red pack. I do see that the legendary Angry Gate of Nothingness, aka Dark Hole or Raigeki Monster Reborn, still coming in about $40-50. I do see that our Uriah, this card looks gorgeous, man. I actually hope we get this ported over soon. Card looks amazing for what it is. Then the Alchemy coming in very, very cheap. A lot of the general stuff in this pack is crazy good. I see that the Uriah that you cannot play is also kind of creeping up in decent listings. They have 4 of these in stock. Kind of telling, actually, that nobody really wants to pick those up. And then, of course, your UR list. I mean, the Illusion Gate's still doing very well. And then, of course, you have all these random heroes and random old reprints in between, capitalizing on that GX flavor. But I don't know. It's an interesting market right now. It's not the greatest thing in the world, that's for sure. But I mean, things are moving in the sectors that they need to be moving in. Whether or not that's a good or a bad thing, a little bit telling. But please leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think, and I'll see your beautiful faces back here in a day, guys.
Patrons.
Thank you. Ah!
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.